Do your assignment on time, avoid last-minute pressure, and late submission penalties. For me, as a student, it is better to make your work earlier than after the due date. Do your work before the deadline comes. Why? Because doing your work earlier will lessen the pressure and the stress you experience. And the advantage of doing your work earlier, you can feel better than doing your work late. The disadvantage of making your work late and pass it late after the due date, you will experience loss of points or minus of points because of the late submission. Also, you will feel more pressure and more stress than passing it earlier before the due date. As a young student, my goal for my task is to finish earlier before the deadline, because it will gives me lot of time to do anything if I finish my work earlier. In today's school year, making our work is now easier than before. Why? Because today we have lots of time to make our works done and pass it earlier. We have more advantage than before. We can use technologies such as gadgets to fulfill our requirements in school. That's why there is no reason why those students can pass their work earlier. I know there is disadvantage in asynchronous. The lack of internet source, gadgets to use, but that's not mean to pass your work late, because we have many ways to do our task to finish it.